It truly is a special place, a stadium every football fan should visit should he or she get the chance. The Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, match day 1 action. It's Real Madrid, and they face Union Berlin.
Well, thanks, Derek. This should be a tight group, so it's vital these teams get off to a good start here. This should be a very competitive game tonight.
And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Carvajal starts with Ferland Mendy in the fullback positions. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. This is how the visitors will set up today.
Well, with an attacking midfield player playing off the front two and a holding midfield player sitting in front of the centre-backs, it looks like they're going to use a diamond in this 4-4-2, which means they need to play through that central area.
That's a lovely ball. Well, match day 1 in the UEFA Champions League, always exhilarating. And as we look at the group, Stuart, what might we see in this section?
Well, you'd expect the host to control this group. They have excellent players, 1 to 11. They've got a good manager and a big squad. But I don't think they're going to have it all their own way.
Trying to pick out a teammate. And still dangerous. Excellent block. Breaking at pace. And he read it well. And the decision is one of offside here. Well, Jude Bellingham has become one of the finest all-around midfield players in world football. That's no exaggeration. What do you expect to see from him today?
Well, Derek, he's the perfect finisher. He's got a great shot in him. His movement is excellent. And in 1v1 situations, you always expect him to score.
And Bellingham. Superbly read and executed. Haberer. And Bellingham. On to Valverde. What a block! Well, this could be a chance for Real Madrid to jump ahead from a corner.
Well, it has to come soon. They're creating so many chances. Just listen to the noise inside here.
Playing it short. Chouameni. No way through! Josip Juranovic. And easily intercepted. Attacking possibilities for Real. Well, it's a pretty low line at the moment. And pushed away to safety. Kevin Vogt. Kevin Volland. Well, he's given us away. Rodrigo. And Bellingham. Oh, a good diving save. Now sending it in. It hasn't come to very much. Space for Real out wide. And Bellingham. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Didn't quite go to plan. Gozens. And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Andras Schäfer. And they need to get tighter here. Fine cross into the middle. Still could be dangerous. And the first half is in the history books here at the Bernabeu. Well, we usually think of Vinicius Junior as somebody who can win a game on his own, but he's being kept quiet here.
Well, he's had no real impact on the game so far. Yes, he's been tightly marked, but he has to work hard to make things happen. He's been really disappointing.
So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Nacho Fernandez. Here's Valverde. Aurelien Tchouameni. Rodrigo. And tossing through. Well, it might still work out for them. Good-looking sequence. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Well, a quick reminder, we have plenty of live football in store for you right here on EA TV.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside that stadium, and two very good teams.
A very timely interception. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Kevin Volland. Josip Juranovic. Real did well to regain control of the ball. Tchouameni. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. Well, he opted for power from close range. He might be regretting that now. And the substitution will occur now.
Well, Real have done everything to take the lead here. They've created some great opportunities, but they just can't make that breakthrough.
Strong but fair tackle. Incisive pass. Just needs to stay calm. A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance. Well, what delight for Ancelotti. That's just what he wanted.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Ledge. Into the final 20 minutes. And a timely intervention. Rodrigo. Great opportunity. Well, that was the chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's a waste, really. He's got to hit the target there.
And they will make the change now. Laiduni. Haberer now. Juranovic. In possession, Folland. And threading it through. He's managed to get in behind. And a fine stop to turn the ball away.
Well, these fans have been brilliant. Just listen to them. Surely this will inspire the players to hang on here. What a noise we've got.
Nacho Fernandez. Here's Carvajal. It's with Robin Gosens. Duki. Well, still playing here. Real Madrid want to make this a victory. Stuart, interested in your thoughts on their overall performance?
Well, it's going to be a nervy end to this game. But if they do hold on, I think they've deserved their win. They've played really well and they've played some good attacking football. And in general, they've controlled the game.
Well, on the attack, hunting for a late equaliser here. But timely defending when it mattered. Issa Laiduni. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Teammates available. This could level it. And there is the full-time whistle. Real Madrid pick up all 3 points in this, their opening match in the Champions League.
Yeah, it's so vital to get off to a quick start in these group stages. They'll be happy with the 3 points, but now they have to back it up in the next game. 6 points and you're halfway there.
Well, we're focusing on him for a reason. Played with real authority in attack, Stuart.
Well, he gave them a really hard time, didn't he?
You know, when the draw for the group stage was made, I think most fans had their eye on... And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And we've got UEFA Champions League group stage action to bring you tonight. Chance here, and you've got to credit that magnificent piece of defending. This is how it looks for the home side. Piotr Zielinski starts alongside Stanislav Lobotka in central midfield. And the striker today is Victor Osimhen. And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
Well, let's join Alex Scott because I'm hearing there's been a goal in the Union match.
It's a goal for Union. They're the first on the score sheet here with 6 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. Aurélien Tchouameni. Really inventive stuff from Real here. It's a neat move. Rodrigo. Oh, potential danger. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. So glancing at the table, and I must say, when the teams came out of the various pots for the
Oh, can he finish it here, Derek?
Misfiring completely.
Yeah, he's gone for power, but the contact was never right. It's a poor effort, really.
Nacho Fernandez. Federico Valverde. Here's Carvajal. Valverde. Eduardo Camavinga. Tchouameni. Read it well. Well, it could be on for him here. They won't complain about having won the corner, and maybe an opportunity to increase their advantage. And played short. And playing it back. Well, simple for the keeper. Eduardo Camavinga. Camavinga. And Bellingham. And he's through here. And a goal! The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms. So back underway following the equaliser. André Frank Zombo Anguissa. Mario Rui. Keeping the ball moving. For the lead here. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Aurélien Tchouameni. Mendy has it. Tchouameni. There to take it away. Nice weight on the pass. And whipped into the box. And he clears the danger. Teammates available. Politano. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Nacho Fernandez. On the ball, Rudiger. Tchouameni. And Valverde. The first half here comes to an end. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Carvajal. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. But then the commentator's curse comes into play. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV. Delighted that you're with us, and hope very much you'll join us for this match coming up.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
Vinicius Junior. Now with Rodrigo. Mendy. Not out of the woods yet. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. Osimhen. And Politano with it. And the emphasis is on creativity. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. And a throw-in forthcoming.
Well, Real Madrid have certainly dominated the ball, as you can see, but it's been a frustrating performance from them so far. They just haven't had enough guile in the final third. It's all been a bit
Stuart, they could be in here. And you've got to credit that magnificent piece of defending. And just content to clear that one away. It will be a throw-in. And teammates to play it to. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Valverde. Oh, what an opportunity. And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Politano. And now Zielinski. Zielinski. Corner conceded. It came off the defender.
Well, it's been a while, but these fans are now coming to life. Can they equalise here?
And there's the delivery. And swept out of there. Politano. Chance to equalise. And that'll be the goalkeeper's ball. And teammates around him. He's in here. In position. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Real Madrid coming away with it. Trying to open them up. And he's in the clear. In it goes to rubber stamp it once and for all.
Well, as you can see from the replay, it's the perfect through ball from Vinny, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Now, options are plenty. Went in strongly, decisively. And he cuts in from the wing. Takes aim. Well, it might still work out for them. No defensive resilience there. And a scoring update from the Union Berlin game. That means we join Alex Scott.
It's another goal for Union. They're now behind by 1 with 86 minutes on the clock.
Cheers, Alex.
Well, the crowd are certainly not happy. Their team is being totally outplayed here. They're just being
Oh,
passed.
Stewart's a chance. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, as the replay shows us, Vinicius Junior's pass is inch perfect, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there. Well, no wonder Ancelotti's delighted. They're bossing the game now.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Well, he keeps going. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, it's 2 from 2, and they're in the driving seat now. They just need to take this form into the next couple of games, and they'll be in the knockout stages.
Well, he often cuts the figure of a thinking person's footballer. And Stewart, he's thought his way throughout this match.
Well, he looked a top-class player today. Every time he touched the ball, he was a threat. And he worked so hard for the team as well. What a good display that was.
This is it, a can't-miss game and a backdrop to match the special occasion. The fans had...
And welcome on a rainy night. The heavens opened earlier and it just hasn't relented. My name is Derek Ray and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And we've got Champions League group stage action to look forward to. It is Braga taking on Real Madrid.
Well, this should be a good one, Derek. These European nights are always special under the floodlights. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Oh, here is
Oh,
the
Derek,
lineup.
what a great opportunity.
He's blocked it. Going short. And he favours the inside route. Crucial piece of defending. And foul it is then. Distributing it well. Well, no danger now. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him, Stuart?
Well, Derek, in the last game, he was absolutely outstanding. It wasn't just the 2 goals that he scored, but it was his general play, his link-up play, his ability to run beyond defenders, his ability on the ball to create. I think we're going to see more of the same today.
Vinicius Junior. Chances on. In it goes! The opening goal in this contest.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Given away by Real Madrid. Incisive pass. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. Oh, fancy footwork. The save was a good one. Just straying offside. That's a lovely ball. And the defensive intervention there. So plenty of forward momentum for quite possibly a yellow card as their flow was stopped. Well, he's gone into the referee's notebook.
And he can't be surprised. That was a poor challenge, you have to say.
Well, I must admit, Stuart, for a fleeting moment, I thought that was going in.
Well, it was only inches away, but it's still a brilliant strike.
Carvalho. Gomez. Giving it a try. Stopped a certain goal. And the corner kick it is. What can they do with this one as they look for inspiration? Over it comes. Well, he failed to get it away properly. This could be the equaliser. But oh, what an important save! How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really beat the keeper from there. They should be level now.
Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Rudiger. Aurelien Tchouameni. Eduardo Camavinga. And snuffing out the danger. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Vinicius Junior. No, high quality defending. Vinicius. Oh, good work by the keeper. Short corner taken. Well, the main thing is to thump it away. Real chance. Marvellous anticipation. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. The ball moving again. Real have the lead, but they won't be taking anything for granted. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Carvajal. Now with Bellingham. Camavinga. Mendy. Good-looking sequence, this. And there the move ends for now. You certainly have got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Stuart.
Well, Derek, he took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the play.
Valverde. And now Rodrigo. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Vinicius! My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Well, they're going for the short one. Modric. And flag raised. Offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
Carvalho. 30 minutes left for play. Can he take the chance? Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping.
Well, just listen to the fans. They know this is a big chance here.
Playing it in. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Brahim. Now he's got to stay calm. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal. Well, no wonder Ancelotti's delighted. They're bossing the game now.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Rodrigo Salazar. Bruma in possession. Really getting stuck in. Rodrigo. Bruma. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Bellingham. The ball with Luka Modric. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Well, that could be the final warning.
Well, he needs to be careful now. Next foul, and it's a card.
And he takes on the shot. Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there and really discomfited by the press. Well, as he hit that one, it looked as though it had a chance.
Well, there it is. Confirmation of Real Madrid's dominance in this game. They've created so many chances today.
Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. Good-looking ball. There could be a chance now. Read it well. Vinicius Junior. And back to Modric. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Adrian Marin. Could be threatening, and Modric could wreak havoc. And foiled only by the crossbar. Oh, stellar defensive work to get back and win possession.
Well, they've done most things right today, and that would have topped it all off. Just hitting the woodwork on that occasion.
Well, making considerable progress with the ball. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? Here it is now, a substitution. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Brahim. Vinicius. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, it was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals, and were always a threat going forward. It was a really good performance and a good result as well.
It comes down to this. 3 points will guarantee their place in the knockout stages. And the floodlights are shining down on the players here in the Spanish capital of Madrid. We're at the Bernabeu. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And we've got Champions League group stage action to look forward to as Real Madrid try to confirm their place in the knockout phase. It's Real Madrid facing Braga.
Well, thanks, Derek. It's quite simple. If Real play at their best today, they will go through to the knockout stages. They've been quite brilliant at times in this group.
Ronnie Lopez. Well, going for power and so close to finding the net. And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Antonio Rüdiger plays alongside Nacho Fernandez in central defence. And the tactical configuration has 2 players in attack from the very outset. Chance to put them in front. And the goalkeeper doing what he's paid to do. Corner for Real Madrid. Playing it short. Thwarting him. Denied once more. Well, looking at the table, it might be a celebrator. Opportunity it is. Is it going to be? And rattling the post. Well, no way through in the end.
Well, that was a bit unlucky because you just get the feeling they need to make the most of one of these chances.
Effective challenge. Might work out. Oh, yes! 1-0 it is! And it doesn't come as a huge surprise.
Just watch this again. It's a really good goal, but it's no surprise, is it? They've been in complete control here.
Then. I must say, this looks promising. Has eyes for goal. And what a magical save it was! Over it comes. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. The cross is on. Now Far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
Camavinga. Now with Bellingham. Determined defending. Well, for more on the injury, let's go down to our reporter, Jeff Shreves.
Looks like a twisted knee from down here. You can just see him trying out. But at the moment, he's carrying on.
Cheers, Jeff. Eduardo Camavinga. Well, passing moves like this will build confidence. An effective challenge. Carvalho. Ricardo Horta. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. This could be the equaliser. And a goal to level this contest. All even.
Well, let's have another look. It's a wonderful bit of interplay to start the move off. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Carvajal. On the ball, Rudiger. Nacho Fernandez. Mendy. Camavinga. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Ricardo Horta. He's taken on his opponents here. And do they mean business on this occasion? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Rodrigo. Valverde. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. They could nudge in front. It might be. And it's in! They're back in front. Stunning scenes here.
Well, let's have another look at this, because he does really well to pick the right pass here, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
And there it is, the half-time whistle, and the main thing is they're currently on course. Into the second half then, here at the Bernabeu. Rodrigo. The supporters want to see him have a go. Has eyes for goal. Oh, off the post. Still alive. And a time for calm on the ball. Breaking at pace. Not to like about that pass.
Well, had that gone in, the game was firmly in their hands. Now, though, they've got to make sure they don't let this slip.
And they've wasted the chance when all is said and done. Oh, dear.
Well, the finish didn't match the build-up play. That was a really good counter-attack.
Brahim. Diaz. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution. Now, will they do it from here? Oh, it looked as though he might be through. Not so. Brahim. Garcia. And Bellingham. Can they convert? And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here. Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. Teammates available. Rodrigo. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Oh, but denied. Full credit to the keeper.
Well, of course he should score, but what a save that is.
And played short. It's the chance on here. And that's the hat-trick. Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, here's another look at it. Certainly delivery into the box couldn't have been any better. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
And Real Madrid have the ball again. Could be dangerous. Well, a crucial intervention inside the box. Brahim. And on to Bellingham. He's foiled them on his own. "20 minutes to go in this one. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Well, no shortage of live action coming your way right here on EA TV. And Stuart and I looking forward to being with you for this match.
Well, Derek, I'm really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium, and it should be an entertaining match.
Failed to keep hold of it. Plenty of support here. And that was goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
It's absolutely remarkable. His reflexes were brilliant there.
Who can he pick out? And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Nacho Fernandez. Pass after pass, happy to just keep possession and frustrate their opponents. Well, incumbent upon the referee to stop play so that treatment can be administered. Not a drop ball after the injury situation. Modric. On to Fernandez. Oh, nice ball. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. Well, they've decided to make a change. Well, a really good run. And thwarted there, following the cross. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Brahim. So a throw in for Real Madrid. Here it is now, a substitution. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. And so that is going to be that. The final whistle here, and they're in a pretty comfortable position because not a step ahead of his opponents.
It's been a very successful group stage so far, and that top spot.
Hello from one of the great venues in world football, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And this should be a fascinating confrontation from the group stage of the UEFA Champions League. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Well, Derek, I think Real will go all out to win this and try and top the table. They fully deserve it. They've been the best team in this group, in my view. No doubt about that.
And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Nacho Fernandez plays with Antonio Rüdiger in central defence. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors. Stanislav Lobotka plays alongside Piotr Zielinski.
Oh, look out, Derek, chance here.
Oh, my word! There's excellent timing for you. What a challenge. Good visualisation and execution. Not away completely. Well, nothing untoward happened. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
He's enjoying space. But it's gone out of play under real duress. Valverde seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. Carvajal. Here's Valverde. Well, after the turn of events last time out, the home side know full well they're guaranteed a safe passage into the knockout stages.
Well, they've qualified, which is great, but they'll still want to put in another good performance today, especially in front of these fans.
And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline, so a throw-in here. Olguisa. And options in the centre. And it's a goal! Level again! What a match this is turning out to be! So, a level contest, 1-1. Valverde. On to Fernandez. Fran Garcia. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something. Carvajal. Has a go. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Keen to take it short here. Garcia. Vinicius Junior. It's there for him. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Could be a chance to break here. Onguisa. Well, it petered out. The referee has given the advantage to Real Madrid. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Osimhen. Oh, breezing past him. Crossing possibilities. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Zielinski. Still a chance. And the goal disallowed. You can see why. Offside, Stuart.
Yeah, and I think he knew as well. Immediately looked over his shoulder to check for the linesman.
Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. And there goes the whistle for half-time. And if results remain as they are now, they will be guaranteed top spot in the group, Stuart. Into the second half then. And these two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment. And support available. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Rui. Crossing opportunity. Osimhen. Well, he could have put it away again, but credit to the goalkeeper.
Well, the way he's playing, he's surely going to get his second goal soon here.
Trying to pick out a teammate. Clearance needed to be better. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, he stepped forward for his team with it.
Well, if you're going to challenge like that, it has to be spot on. What does the referee think of it? Far from a good pass. Well, no stopping him, but timely defending when it mattered. Camavinga. Rodrigo. Being egged on by the crowd. Victor Osimhen. Osimhen. Deciding to go inside. Zielinski! And it's a goal! Despite their numerical disadvantage, they find themselves in front. Well, the action underway. Can Real find a response now? Garcia. Tchouaméni. Rodrigo. And quick thinking defensively. A lot to look forward to on the Champions League group stage front here on EA TV live. It's Real
He
Madrid.
can score here, Derek.
Oh, did so well to deny him. Substitution for Real Madrid.
Well, just listen to the fans. They know this is a big chance here.
Firing it towards goal. And with that, the move comes to an end. And a goal kick to follow now. Well, we're picking him out for a reason. He's having a tremendous game in attack, Stuart.
Yeah, what a performance he's putting in here. Great movement, lots of energy, and a very good finish for his goal. He's been excellent.
Rodrigo. Wonderful chance. And he's missed it. Good heavens.
Well, that's a big miss. That should have been the equaliser.
Mario Rui. Well, they win the throw following that challenge. Andre Frank Zombo Ongisa. And on to Osimhen. Stanislav Lobotka. Zielinski. Could be. And just over the bar. Really good effort. Modric. Real Madrid attacking, and they have to give it a go with time not on their side. Oh, that's a really good run. Real chance. Oh, late drama here. All level again. Incredible scenes.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. But there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
Oh, he's given the ball away. And just 5 minutes remaining. Still level. Real Madrid continue to look for what could be a winner. Rodrigo must take the lead here, and they do, and with so little time left, that will surely be decisive. Astonishing drama.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Valverde looking for a teammate. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, here's the replay. He's done well to get his head up, pick out a teammate, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
There goes the final whistle, and it doesn't get much better than this for them, Stuart, in the group stage. Top spot is theirs.
Well, over the course of...
Our cameras on one man. in terrific form and top scorer in the competition. Hello and welcome to this great stadium with an old-time feel, nestling in the forest to the southeast of Berlin, the Stadion an der Alten Försterei. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is this final group stage game in the Champions League. It's Union Berlin taking on Real Madrid.
Well, thanks, Derek. The scene is set for a really good game tonight. We've got a great atmosphere inside this stadium. Let's hope the players perform.
The referee knew that was foul play, but can he put it away? Oh, a smart stop. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, not the best clearance. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Appear to be in two minds. Looking for someone to play it to. I'll tell you what, that really should have been 1-0.
Well, it might be early in the game, but that should have put them in front. That's a golden opportunity.
Well, I must say it's a nice position to be in. First place already guaranteed for the visitors. They can just go out there and enjoy the football.
Yeah, they've cruised to top spot, haven't they? Should mean they avoid the tougher teams in the first knockout round. If they weren't already, they have to be one of the favourites now.
Well read to put an end to that attack. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Valverde. And back to Valverde. Can he do it? Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. Rodrigo. And return to Rodrigo. Vinicius. Opportunity here. Well, it was caught nicely enough, but the fact of the matter is it wasn't on target. Rodrigo. And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. Over the touchline for what will be an Union throw-in. And Bruno has it. Real Madrid couldn't maintain possession. Incisive pass. Can they keep it out? Well, nothing comes of it. Do they mean business on this occasion? Well, he took care of it defensively. Jude Bellingham. Union doing well to regain possession. Volland. And a very good challenge. Rodrigo. Bellingham, and there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded, and look at the celebrations.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
And given away by Union. So a throw in here. Kevin Volland. Haberer. Options in the centre. An alert piece of defending. Well, they are behind, but can they give themselves a boost with this corner? Trying to pick out a teammate. And the problem not completely solved. Happy to take on the shot. Oh, good save.
Well, just listen to the fans. They know this is a big chance here.
Good bit of defending. And there we have it. The first 45 minutes have come and gone. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Oh, this is looking promising. And effectively parried away by the keeper. Well, it might still work out for them. Now he must favour the cross. Well, in position to make it a brace, but not to be.
Well, he's certainly been a threat in this game. He's looked so lively.
Lucas Vazquez. And a Real corner, hungry for more. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. He fancies it. Can they slot it home? And there it is! An almost intuitive piece of finishing. Two-nil now, and back underway. Brahim. Decides to shoot. Haberer. Kevin Volland. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. And the counter-attack came to nothing. Bellingham. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. And Bellingham. Huge block. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Haberer. Josip Juranovic. And a timely intervention. And he's through here. A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
And Real with the ball again. And Bellingham. On to Valverde. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
Gozens. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? Oh, tremendous block. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. That's a good pass. He just needs to stay level-headed now. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive position. But he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
Kaufmann. Just 10 minutes to go. Real chance. Oh, couldn't beat the goalkeeper and really should have been able to. A mistake from the keeper. Will it be punished? Can he find the right pass? A fine reading of the situation. Well, close to the end of this contest, and Real Madrid absolutely cruising.
Derek, this could be a goal here.
Keeper getting the touch. Just the clearance that was called for. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. Will it be? Oh, a challenge that simply had to be won. That's it. The referee brings the action to an end. Well, this man has given us plenty of reasons to dwell on his performance, hasn't he, Stuart?
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.
A fitting backdrop for a match of massive significance. The stage is set, a packed house.
Good evening on what is, I regret to have to report, a pretty unpleasant night. The rain has been lashing down here. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And we're into the knockout stages of the UEFA Champions League. Tonight it's the first leg of this round of 16 tie. It's Benfica facing Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, I can only see one outcome here because the talent Real possess has to be good enough to win this game. They just need to show the right attitude and play at their best.
Well, when all was said and done, he's failed to hit the target. And this is how the starting 11 looks for Benfica. David Neres starts with Angel Di Maria on the flanks. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. Rafa. Di Maria. And that will be a corner. Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, you're not going to bamboozle the goalkeeper with a corner like that. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, he's such a natural finisher. He has everything a good goal scorer needs. Composure, technique and awareness.
Now, hold on, Stuart. They're in here. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Could be dangerous. Oh, good save. Elects to go short. Takes it on. And still danger here. And problem solved for now. Attacking possibilities for Real. And it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? Oh, nice ball. Far from a good pass. And options in the centre. Oh, I think he'll be kicking himself. Ruled offside.
Well, his instinct should have told him he was offside there. He has to be more alert in the box.
Vinicius Junior. Kukçu. Very quick thinking there. Camavinga. Rodrigo. Well, making high pressing work for them here. Eduardo Camavinga. And space to cross it. Possession and patience, the watchwords. And Bellingham. Oh, he's done it! But hang on, offside is the verdict here. It's not going to stand.
Well, you can tell he thought he was onside here, but the assistant, I think, got it absolutely right.
Well, that'll be a free kick. Well, perhaps a bit lucky not to have been booked for a second time.
Well, you're absolutely right. He's got away with that one. He'll have to be careful now.
David Neres. This could square the game. Looked like a certain goal, but that's a great challenge. Oh, great block. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. And that is a free kick artist at work. What a goal it was. So back underway, they've levelled it at 1-1 here. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. And with that, the first half draws to a close. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Delivered into the box. Well, not cleared away completely. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Counter-attacking chance. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Carvajal. And a superb challenge there. Silva. And a chance for him on the flank. Now he must favour the cross. Could take the lead. Oh, he saved it well. And they're making a change.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
And fired over by Angel Di Maria. The clearance wasn't decisive. And still danger here. Angles it back. Cook-Chu. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Valverde. No, high quality defending. Rodrigo. Oh, what an opportunity. What a block. Perhaps an opportunity here for Real Madrid to take the lead. Corner. So making the substitution now. Blocked it brilliantly. Firing it towards goal. Simple save, really. Well, he's certainly not alone. Carvajal. And back to Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Superbly read and executed. 15 minutes left for play. Feeding it through. Could be in here. Oh, tremendous save.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent piece of goalkeeping. That's a great stop.
And Bellingham. Could be. And a goal! In the lead again. Fully deserved.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
10 minutes left for play. They know what they need, and that's an equaliser here. This could level it. Really sound defending. Time is not on their side. This corner could help their prospects as they look for an equaliser. Struggling to get it away. Well, able to survive that attacking push. And threading it through. Nice looking move. Tremendous block. In it goes to increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them? So back underway, 3-1 the score. David Neres. Neres. And the cross smuggled away. Took a nick on the way through, so a corner here. Taking the corner, Di Maria. Well, the keeper made that look relatively easy. In truth, it wasn't. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. The final whistle, and Real Madrid hold the advantage going into the return leg.
Yeah, they dominated the midfield area today, both with and without the ball. They closed down well to win it back.
This is when it really hits home. Kickoff time is almost upon us. A colossal game featuring two teams that truly deserve.
And a very good evening to you on what is a soggy night here at the Bernabeu in Madrid. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And it's the Champions League round of 16's second leg. It's Real Madrid up against Benfica.
Well, Derek, Real might have a two-goal lead, but this won't be easy today. This could be a really tight battle, particularly if they concede early.
Real chance. And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Well, Benfica have it back now. Has a go! And a goal here! There it is! They've done it! So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Rodrigo. And Valverde. Aurelien Tchouameni. And they need to get tighter here. Federico Valverde. Oh, chance perhaps. And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Well, as you can see, he beats the defenders so easily with a change of pace, and then it's a decent finish. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
Di Maria. Strong but fair tackle. Rafa. Could be. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it. So the ball is running again at 2-2. And Bellingham. Tchouameni. Vinicius. Bellingham! Well, he failed to deliver that time. Real Madrid coming away with it. Valverde. And now Rodrigo. Clear foul, but a Real Madrid advantage. It did look on for them, but not to be. And space here on the flank. Kökçü. Rafa. It's a corner. Let's see about the delivery. Throw in here for Benfica. Bernat. And when you take the throw in, you're not then supposed to get caught offside.
Well, that's ridiculous. That should never happen.
And Bellingham. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Well, let's see if something comes of this. A smart stop here. Can someone get on the end of this? That's strong goalkeeping after the corner had been delivered. Rudiger. Rudiger. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. And that is that. Half-time here in the Spanish capital. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Vinicius Junior, can they convert? Well, he so badly wanted to net another one, but the keeper playing his part.
Well, maybe that should have been his second, but you can see another one coming. He's playing so well here.
Can he do it? And off target in the end, and that'll be a goal kick. David Neres. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. David Neres. And just losing control of the ball, and it will be a throw-in. Federico Valverde. Carvajal. Has eyes for goal. And this time it's in! Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
You can't really say defences are on top. 3-2. Di Maria. It's with David Neres. And return to Neres. Big chance. Oh, surely. A goal here. Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it. So the ball rolling again at 3-3. Eduardo Camavinga. And Bellingham. Well, they're quite content to knock it around inside their own half. Bellingham. Eduardo Camavinga. And back to Bellingham. And it's opening up. Oh, off the post. Still alive. And a time for calm on the ball. Breaking at pace. Well, not to be in terms of the counter-attack. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Trying to open up the defence. Garcia. Valverde. Well read to put an end to that attack. Well, that clearance, the low-risk approach. A throw-in coming up now. Eduardo Camavinga. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. And the referee sensibly allowing them to carry on, advantage with them. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. Ba. Given away by Benfica. Vinicius Junior, a glorious chance. Oh my goodness, he's caught that so well. A goal of the highest class, fantastic technique.
Well, as you can see from the replay, the cross from Vinicius Junior is absolutely spot on, and the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
David Neres. Opportunity in the wide area. It's a perfect challenge. Rodrigo. Here's Valverde. Rodrigo. Real Madrid have given us away. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Kukçu. It's with David Neres. And the assistant referee with the flag raised.
Well, you just question if he could have let that run. He must have known he was offside.
And the final whistle is sounded. Real Madrid go marching on.
Well, I thought they were excellent over the 2 games. They controlled the midfield areas, they were clever around the box, and they looked dangerous in the wide areas.
The stadium is buzzing already, and with good cause. 2 top sides ready to go at it, and this should be something special on the pitch. Hello from one of the great venues in world football, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is first leg action from the quarter-final stage of the UEFA Champions League. It's Real Madrid facing Manchester City.
Well, we're now down to the last 8, and they're all very good teams. This game here should be high on quality.
It should be! In it goes! An early goal! No wonder they're celebrating! Action underway once more. A wake-up call for the Real players, maybe. Can they find a response now? Rudiger. And Valverde. Carvajal. And he read it well, intercepting it. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Can he finish this? A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it. So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Rudiger. Now with Fernandes. Garcia. Nacho Fernandes. And Bellingham. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. That is how to apply the pressure. Alvarez. Given away by City. Vinicius. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, fine stop. Federico Valverde. Rodrigo. Chances on. An alert piece of defending. Eduardo Camavinga. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Walker. Phil Foden now. He must finish! And he struck the post. Really high-class goalkeeping from Courtois. Chouameni. Now with Bellingham. Rudiger. Camavinga. And Real Madrid have it back now. Incisive pass. Big opportunity. A goal! And it's very much game on here. And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Grealish. How about the cross? He cuts it back. Well, what a stop it was.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent save. That's a top-class piece of goalkeeping.
Nicely blocked. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So back in business here. City with the lead, but they won't be taking anything for granted. Real Madrid regaining possession. And he clears the danger. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Effective challenge. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Yeah, he's done okay in that first half. He's had a lot of the ball, he's used it well, and he's been energetic. But unfortunately, that can't be said about the rest of the team, who need to improve if they're going to turn this around.
Well, conceding the throw-in. Good challenge. Stones. Gvardiol. On to Haaland. Haaland. Grealish. Genuine chance. Well, that was on. The cusp of saying he's at it again. Looked as though he might score again.
Well, he's certainly looking sharp today. That could easily have been his second there.
Well, did his job defensively. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Rodrigo. Now a potentially dangerous position for City. A City free kick forthcoming. Went in strongly to win the ball. Oh, he's through here. And the keeper's technical skills there for all to see.
Well, from that close in, that's a really good save. Such good reflexes.
And the shot. Just can't get it past him. Danger averted for now, but it'll be another corner. It's a short one. Magnificent defending. Jack Grealish. The ball with Rodri. City finding space on the flank. Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. Splendid defending. Still alive. And I think the threat has been averted.
Well, the noise these Real fans are making is incredible. The players just need to respond with a goal now.
David Alaba. Real Madrid have given it away. 10 minutes to go then. And running in behind. Oh, great goalkeeping.
Well, that's a top-quality save. Great anticipation.
Kevin De Bruyne with the corner. And clearing it away. Foden. A really excellent piece of goalkeeping, and that's what they needed.
Well, it's a good save at just the right time, but they have to get the ball forward quickly here.
Put in by De Bruyne. He'll try his luck here. Well, it turns out to be fairly routine for the keeper in the end. Real in a good position out wide. Late in the game here, and they know what they've got to do. Played into the box. Well, no danger now. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. Jeremy Doku. The cross is on. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Full time then, and the lead belongs to Manchester City after 90 minutes.
Well, it's a slender lead, but one I think they deserve. They were certainly the more fluid team in possession, but the second leg will be just as...
The stage is set and the prospect mouth-watering. The floodlights are shining down on the players here at the home of Manchester City. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And it's a quarter-final second leg battle in the UEFA Champions League. It is Manchester City, and they take on Real Chance. Well, he stumped it out of there without much fuss. And here's the Manchester City lineup. Ederson between the posts. Bernardo Silva plays alongside Kevin De Bruyne in the centre of midfield. And the lone striker today is Erling Haaland. A good and fair challenge. And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Antonio Rudiger plays alongside Nacho Fernandez in central defence. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. He could pick out a teammate. Well shown inside. Will he finish? Tremendous reflexes. Thibaut Courtois. Let's see about the delivery. Not really the ideal clearance. Well, they can keep possession now. Well, if you're the opposing defender, you've really got to keep a weather eye on Erling Haaland. What are you expecting to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, Derek, he's the perfect finisher. He's got a great shot on him, his movement is excellent, and in 1v1 situations, you always expect him to score.
Opportunity here. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. De Bruyne. Foden. And teammates to play it to.
Well, they're in front, but they'd love another here, just to give them that bit of breathing space.
Elects to go short. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Vinicius. Opportunity it is. And a goal, the equaliser. Superb entertainment.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Grealish. And the advantage is with City. Is this the moment? Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper.
Well, it's such a close contest. Will a set play be the difference?
Oh, I can't believe it. He's gone and missed the chance.
Well, what a glorious chance that was. One he should be taking, that's for sure.
And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Could cross it in here. Oh, a vital interception. And he did what he had to do defensively. Valverde. An alert piece of defending. Jack Grealish. It is advantage Manchester City here. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. And he's through here. Oh, a goal! And one that could really matter in the quest to make it through.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And what a clinical finish this is from Foden. He hits it with such power. That's an excellent goal.
Tchouaméni. And now Rodrigo. Fran Garcia is with Vinicius Junior. Oh, what a top-notch pass. Nicely timed tackle. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. And so the half-time whistle is sounded here in Manchester. That is the one. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how this second half pans out. Good idea. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Went in strongly to win the ball. City pushing forward with options available. But nothing comes of it. And the counter-attack is on, options available. Well, unfortunately, it fizzled out in the end. Bernardo Silva. Determined defending. Will he finish? Might still be able to do a bit of damage. And it's in as they tighten their grip on the tie. Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. 30 minutes left for play. And easily intercepted. Silva. And Manchester City moving the ball with purpose. Must be! And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. And Manchester City will go to their bench. Not a foul, but the advantage with Real Madrid. Diaz. And it's opening up. Strong hand on that one. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Well, out of play, under pressure. Valverde. Very quick thinking there. Gvardiol. It's a promising City move. Can he create an angle? He's got to score! And still danger here. Well, thank goodness for the goalkeeper.
Well, they're calm now, but that initial save was absolutely magnificent.
Rodrigo. On to Fernandes. We're racing away here. Vinicius Junior. It has to be. And he's dispatched it. Well, they've left it really late here. They need another goal in order to send this game into extra time.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
And Real come away with it. Diaz. Well, it could be on for him here. Can they cover up? Oh, late drama here. All level again. Incredible scenes. Well, back underway, and a glut of goals here. 3-2. Foden. It is advantage Manchester City here. Well, the fact of the matter is sometimes there is no advantage, and that was the view of the referee. Now, options are plenty. But they took care of the situation defensively. Could be a chance to break here. Vinicius Junior. And Bellingham. Chances on. Oh, it's gone in! And that could be the goal that wraps it up once and for all.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
The final whistle then, and Real Madrid have secured their progression.
Well, Derek, that was a tough game. They had to work really hard to edge it. Credit to them, though.
This is when it really gets tense. Only 4 teams remain in the big... Hello, wherever you happen to be. Welcome to Catalonia. Welcome to Barcelona. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And we've got Champions League semi-final first leg action coming right up for you. It's Barcelona, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, it could be cagey and it could be tight, but we've got some of the best players on view here, and they'll want to show just how good they really are. I can't wait for this tie to start.
Oh, big chance! And a goal! The opening statement in this semi-final. How important could that prove to be?
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Alex Balde. This is Robert Lewandowski. Torres. It's a Barcelona corner. And there's the delivery. Well, sadly, a bit of a tame effort, that one, and far too close to the goalkeeper. Carvajal. Federico Valverde. What can Real do from this position? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Oh, genuine chance. And that'll be offside. Barcelona have given us away. Vinicius Junior. Jude Bellingham. On the ball, Rudiger. And playing it to the goalkeeper. Rudiger. Rudiger has it. Well, the scoreline means they can focus on keeping possession. Courtois. Well, goalkeeper mistake. Will there be a price to pay? Oh, a goal! And a moment the goalkeeper would like to forget all about. So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Rudiger. And credit due, a good intervention. Pedri. Back with Cancelo. Well, they know they need to stop him. And keeping it out. Remarkable save. Yet again, inspirational. Carvajal. Valverde. Camavinga. Could play it in. Out of play, Real Madrid throw here. Vinicius. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Pressing high up has its advantages. Oh, a really crisp effort, but just wide. Ter Stegen. He's given us away. Can he put it in? And it's come off the keeper, and in it goes. From the goalkeeper's point of view, so disappointing. So Real restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they find an equaliser? Nacho Fernandez. Jude Bellingham. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. Opportunity. Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. Brilliantly blocked. Just the challenge that was required. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Can they make it count? Oh, can they forge ahead? And up for grabs off the keeper. Well, they can bring it out now. Valverde. And Bellingham. Federico Valverde. On to Fernandes. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. Nacho Fernandes. Well, it was a menacing attack, but tidied up. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Good run, very much in control of the situation. Not all that hard to deal with crosses like that. Lucas Vazquez. Brahim Diaz now. Vinicius Junior. And defensive play to be applauded. Now he must favour the cross. And quick thinking defensively. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Vinicius Junior. Well-timed tackle. Araujo. David Alaba. Vinicius. Electing to cross into the centre. And the danger cleared. A textbook interception. He's in here. It has to be, surely. Splendid defending. A corner to Barca with the minutes ticking away. And there's the delivery. And clearing his lines. De Jong. Well, relying on the goalkeeper, and my goodness, he produced the goods.
Yeah, great save at such a vital moment.
And the problem not completely solved. Pedri. And played to the front post. Well, in fact, a good but straightforward claim by the keeper. Rodrigo. And he's broken free. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Could play it in. And there goes the final whistle. Well, we had goals, we had entertainment, but Stuart, it's all now a matter of... A city imbued with the spirit of excitement and a stadium enveloped by anticipation. This has all the ingredients necessary for a tasty football recipe. And both sets of players are ready to throw everything into winning the game for their fans. A mouth-watering prospect awaits. It's very much a temple of football, the Santiago Bernabeu, right here in the Spanish capital, Madrid. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And what we have to look forward to is the second leg of this Champions League semi-final. It's Real Madrid facing Barcelona.
Well, the first leg was a really good game, Derek. It had action at both ends, it was an even contest, and it's set up perfect.
Vinicius! Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Nacho Fernandez plays with Antonio Rudiger in central defence. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius! Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. And the Barcelona shape looks like this. Marc-André ter Stegen in goal. Frenkie de Jong plays with Oriol Romeo in the centre of midfield.
Hold on, Derek, chance here.
And a goal! That could make all the difference. They'll be determined not to lose this lead. So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Rudiger. On to Fernandez. Garcia. Camavinga. Aurelien Tchouameni. Valverde. Carvajal. And back to Valverde. Spot on with that tackle. Lewandowski. Rafinha. De Jong. Now with Cancelo. And they need to get tighter. Ter Stegen. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Rafinha. Might be a chance here. And the keeper's hand does the trick. Looking for a teammate. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. And he's fired over the corner. Rudiger. Here's Carvajal. Federico Valverde. The referee has given the advantage to Real Madrid. Nicely cut out. Vinicius Junior. And nothing comes of that attack. Joao Cancelo. And the referee has given the advantage to Barca. Lewandowski. Is this the moment? And the keeper really reacted brilliantly.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
Well, the referee remaining very much in control. Now the card, and it's yellow. Oh, disappointing clearance. Oh, great defending. Rodrigo. Now with Bellingham. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Into the second half then, here at the Bernabeu. And considerable space afforded Real Madrid. Options in the centre. Rodrigo. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Vinicius. And even Ter Stegen might wonder how on earth he got there. Substitution time it is here. It's a short one. He's got thinking time here. brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered. And Bellingham. Is it going to be? And a goal, the equaliser. Superb entertainment.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
Barcelona now in potentially a dangerous position. Got to it easily, the keeper. Oh, the referee has given it. Penalty it is. Well, no card handed out. He gets away with a rebuke.
Well, a lot of referees would have booked him there, but I'm with him on this one. No yellow card for me.
Oh, he's guessed correctly and saved it. Nacho Fernandez. Carvajal. Rodrigo. And Bellingham. And he's in. And a really good stop.
Well, that's a save of the highest quality. Great goalkeeping there.
Elects to go short. Oh, it might be. Still a chance. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. Well, terrific defending to stop them progressing. Rodrigo. How about the cross? In position. And a goal! That could make all the difference. They'll be determined not to lose this lead.
Well, here it is again, and the way they've been playing, that was always going to happen. They've certainly been piling on the pressure here.
Lewandowski. Now with De Jong. Lewandowski. And players waiting in the centre. And this to level it. Able to close down the shot. Garcia. Now with Fernandez. Rudiger. Vinicius Junior. And teammates to play it to. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball, but then the one that goes astray. Lewandowski delivering it into the box. Just the clearance that was needed. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. It's there for him. How about this for drama? All even once more. Astonishing. Well, back underway here, and they've split the 4 goals between them so far. Nacho Fernandez. Garcia. Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni. At this late stage, Real Madrid doing everything in their power to grab a winner. Can't miss, surely. And still danger here. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Well, that's it for the 90 minutes. But this is not over, and 2 15-minute periods of extra time to come. Well, the ball rolling again here. The first period of extra time, and you've got to wonder to what extent fatigue will play a part in this now. It's been an extremely competitive 90 minutes. Pedri. That's a good ball. And making sure there was no danger in the end. Federico Valverde. And now Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. A chance to whip it in. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Good weight on that pass. Valverde. That's useful play. Bellingham! In it goes! A huge goal at this time! As it stands, they will be the ones going through! Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. Gundogan. Now Eder Militao. Modric unable to hang on to the ball. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. And Lewandowski moving through the gears. He's blocked it. That's it, half-time in extra time. The second period still to come. Well, underway again, the second period of extra time. Who's going to prevail here? Trying to open them up. Still could be dangerous. But wait a minute, that is offside. And Barca unable to keep the ball. David Alaba. Nacho Fernandez. And Modric carries it forward. Well, let's see what he does next. Look at Modric. And he's hit it with authority! Superb looking pass. Oh, a goal! An equaliser in the closing stages. Underway again. We can't complain about a lack of entertainment. 3-3. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. You know, there are many who felt it would go this way. A shootout coming up to determine. And so the penalty shootout about to commence. And as a player, this is when you have to hold your nerve. And there it is, perfectly executed. Low and accurate, that penalty. And up he comes, doing his best to remain focused. And that's how to take a penalty, low and into the back of the net. And he's beaten the keeper. Can he keep his cool? And he succeeds in finding the bottom corner. Goalkeeper beaten from the spot. Well, it's all about keeping a cool head. He had to score, and he does. In it goes. Can he convert? A goalkeeper's touch, but a goal nonetheless. And so the tension levels have been ratcheted up to full blast. As straight as an arrow. His turn to try to convert from the spot. Well, he couldn't quite hit the desired target. Well, a successful kick here, and that will be that. And the outcome they were hoping for. They've made it through to the final.
Well, that was a really confident penalty with so much at stake, and I think the better team have gone through here. Well, here it is again. Great